Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Gaming Talk Fun GreedFall. We are going to meet Constantine and report him of our findings. So I think he's gonna act weirder and weirder from this point onwards. Oh, ooh, what's this? Why am I lighting? Ooh, look at that, I got lights. Did I just turn that by mistake? Oh! Turn it off. Waste of gasoline. We need SDGs, you know, SDGs. Right, let's do this.
Constantine, my dear cousin. I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring? We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus. Really? So, what was causing them? The city and its outposts were continuously being attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I have never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation. Do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a Guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders. And yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardai Glenderman, a beach guardian. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the Guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you have already done what had to be done by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I'm certain there's more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, dear cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right. But I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. And we have other reasons to be preoccupied. Another epidemic, one that concerns us a lot more, remember? You should try to meet this Enon Mil Flichterman, who is so well protected.
I have. It wasn't simple, but I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island.
Really? You should have mentioned it earlier.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earn the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Dunkus. He's the king of the village of Vigyigador, and a Denegad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Denegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree. As strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water that we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed. That his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Okay. This is a very hard decision to make. This is a very hard decision to make. Oh my god. Should I reveal everything or should I say nothing regarding the warning about it? Well, I know if we even tell him about an on-mill frictimen regarding the danger of these people, he would probably deny it and say, it's not my fault, and I would not be like that. That's probably will happen. But say nothing regarding the warning about him means that we are prepared to kill him so that he wouldn't notice. This is very hard. This is a very hard decision. But if in the end he would probably know that we have an intention to kill him, then maybe it's better if we just tell everything from the beginning. This is very hard. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm a man of no secrets. Let's go.
Yes. Something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because of you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you. But I see it's already quite late. If you will excuse me, dear cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? God, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency.
You better tell me everything.
But Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him. But His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar recently. He sleeps very little and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed?
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Listen, I understand this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantine is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So, if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
This boy has always behaved erratically. I'd love to believe that he's out meeting girls, but sadly I doubt it.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Enon-Miel Frictimen had some truth to them. Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
They all the potential, this feeling of power. I feel so alive. My experiments bore fruit. Catasax Link cured me, but those I established myself made me a god. Soon the whole islander will answer my call as long as I'm not interrupted. A small group of exiled natives saw me passing by in Kowen Var the other night. If they denounce me, they could ruin my whole plan. I can't take that risk. I must get rid of them. Oh shoot. Okay. Question the exiled natives. He could probably already dead now. Yeah, I start to think that it is wise to not tell him everything. That we should have kept quiet. But anyway, I'm not sure if that will change anything. But if it's the real me, I probably won't be doing. I will probably won't. What do you call it? I probably won't tell him anything. But it's Desarde, and Desarde loves his cousin very much. So it's natural that he will try to do it. Try to tell him to warn his cousin about everything and see if his cousin can see reason. That doesn't look like that.
Sorry. It can't be easy to discover that your cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
You got something to speak?
My Manundanem, do you need something?
No.
I must leave you.
Alright, so
Your armor is falling off.
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse, but he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different, darker.
He's talking about the crazy Donegad.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beast.
there you
He
go.
has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me. So we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
He could hide in the old house. He would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't he?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol Manawi.
You're very isolated here. Why live so far from a village?
It's a long story. Matir, will you tell him?
When I was young, I got engaged to a young man. But he wasn't my Menundanem. I thought he was, but I was wrong. And one day, I met the one I would love for all my life. As I had broken my engagement, we were exiled.
So, our parents came to settle here. They built this house, and we were born.
There. Now you know the whole story. Do you want to know anything else?
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg.
Wow, never. Constantine is the one who controls the animal. That is very new. So he is probably the man who ran towards the animal Mechvertremin when we were coming inside. Bam. Wait, are we in the right direction though? Yes. But how am I supposed to get up there? Is it through here? Must be, right? Wow, I would have never able to go through this passage. I would never have realized it if it's not because of this mission.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantine goes.
Here comes your cousin. In very strange company.
Where? Follow? I have to go down, right? That's the only way, isn't it? Wait. It's going on the right though. Wait. Why do I feel like it's here? Why do I feel like we should be able to go up? I mean, up from here. Oh, no, but it's a dead end. It's the only way for us to go. Oh, we have to kill him, right? Okay, ouch. Wow, it's very hard to play this.
Careful! Your armor is falling apart! Engulf our enemies!
Ooh, it's so hard. They are very strong.
He opened the passage for himself here. Let's follow him, quick.
Right, let's go. OMG. Vin Bar was correct all along. Well, but maybe the way he done it probably should have been wiser. Oh, I don't know if I can fight him.
Constantine, what are you doing?
Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe, but I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back, but do not kill him for anything in the world.
okay.
Come back and explain yourself.
Cousin did to this nada I deserve hurt. Katasach had known. She would have let him die.
He's gone mad. It's the only explanation.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
I need to finish his. Alright. I need to use my fury. Oh, I need to use my fury, I forgot. Did we just shit. Stay. Oh shoot. Alright, I can do this. Alright, I'm doing my fury now. Okay. Oh, I thought the timing was already good. Okay, I need to take some more, please. There you go. Whew.
Flesh of my earth, help me.
Oh, is that you?
You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants, eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
It is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel. I have trouble believing it myself, but Enon Milfrichtaman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
If he is as clever as I think, my child, there is a chance his guards will have been warned of our coming. We need to be prudent from now on, even if he is keen on sparing you.
I'm well aware. It is not just my life at stake.
And what hope do we have against all the creatures he is assembling? Give us your help, Illuminated, because the path is dark.
Allow me to be more pragmatic, Father. It's an army that we need, allies. The natives will help us. Perhaps the Nords if we're able to convince the Admiral. We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent they would brand us crazy, but not here. On an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let us go. We need to put an end to all of this.
Congregation of Merchant. Hostile. What? Why? Oh wait, Congregation of Merchant is where we came from. I'm just gonna take it for my collection. Can we put something? Okay. Yeah. Alright. Now I understand what does it mean by the merchant. What? Yeah, Congregation of Merchant suspicious. I thought it was hostile. Alright, anyway, we need to go here. Okay, there is a place of transportation from here. We need to convince everyone to participate. So I am thinking maybe if we could bring every the corresponding people to go and convince, you know. Right, let's start with St. Matthias. With St. Matthias means we have to bring Petrus. So Petrus is already here. That's where we have to go. Now we are against the Congregation of Merchant. After we go in St. Matthias, then we will go to the natives. And then we have to bring Siora. And then when we go to meet Burhan, we need to bring Alfra. When we want to talk to the Knots, we have to bring Captain Vasco. What about Kurt though? Wait, I thought it was supposed to be over here. Oh, I was wrong. Sorry. Wait. Oh, it's supposed to be somewhere. Perhaps there's a way from here. Okay, there. Yep. Look at that monster. Wow. I mean, this is really cool.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Do you remember I thought that someone must have been responsible for the attacks you sustained?
Yes, you thought that this guardian who sent us the animals couldn't have been acting alone.
And I was right, sadly.
You're hesitating. Are you afraid of my reaction?
Indeed. As the person responsible is none other than my cousin, Constantine.
Does this mean that the congregation has decided to wage war on us? And thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate these creatures?
Constantine acted alone, and he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you, believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures, do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a rather suspicious miracle. Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a denegad of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other places, thus gaining control over the guardians who were protecting these sacred places.
But why attack us? Did his madness make him forget about our alliance?
His thirst for power is making him want to control the island entirely by himself. And I know that for this purpose he will soon attack the natives' main sanctuary on the volcano. I won't stand a chance against all the creatures he's taken control of. And I need some help. I will go and find the other factions, of course. But we need the help of Thélème. Having a common enemy should help us forget all the differences that have been opposing us.
The idea that we would protect the sanctuary from an insular demon is completely insane. But you have helped us several times, and I trust your judgment. You can count on our help. My men will fight by your side.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Thanks to your wisdom, we have a chance to prevail. I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Alright, next we are going for natives. Is there any, like, nah, yeah, natives. I thought there's like a turn that you have to follow, but that's not the case. Now we are going to go to natives. Sorry, it's supposed to be there though. Yeah, just have to remember a little bit. Now we have to go to natives. Not sure where could it be. I think it's supposed to be in the mill somewhere. Yeah, this one. Are we supposed to go to every village? That's weird. Ah, I should find. Oh, we should go to Dunkus. I hope this is the place for Dunkus. Dunkus, is that you? Oh, hiking Dunkus.
What brings you here on Manawi?
I came to ask for your help in stopping my cousin, Dunkus. Did you hear about the attacks of creatures led by strange guardians throughout the island?
Yes, Darren sent a messenger to tell me about it.
My cousin was sick, and to cure him, Katasak used the bonding ritual on him. But the power he received from it made him mad, and he started bonding himself in other places. He transformed his guardians each time, and used them to attack those he considers to be his rivals.
What you're telling me is terrifying. Katasak and Evosh'Tire should never have bonded him. Your cousin is breaking the balance. He's consuming, and will only want to consume more.
Indeed. Enonmil Frichtemann warned me that Constantine was now targeting the sanctuary at the heart of the island. I cannot fight him alone. I need allies. I already convinced some other factions to support us, but I also need the help of your people, because we must all stand together to stop the threat that is weighing on the island.
Your will to create an alliance between all the peoples on this island is wise and noble.
But...
And the call of Enonmil Frichtemann cannot remain unanswered. We will be by your side in the battle. I am not a fighter, but Deirdre will lead our warriors. And I would also like for you to take this weapon. I pray it will be useful in the fight that is coming.
Thank you, Dunkus.
Don't thank me. You managed to earn my people's trust. and you fight for a cause that affects us all. May the earth support each of your steps, and may the volcano give you its strength.
I must admit that I expected Dunkus to be more angered when he learned what Constantine had done.
He's a sage among sages, even amongst the Donegada. Enon Mil Frichterman speaks in his ear. I think he already knew what was happening, even before we came to see him.
That confirms it. I made the right choice. Teofredi couldn't have a better High King.
Yay! So it also means that this problem will be solved, and I probably want to see that sword. Oh, Dunkus' sword is very weak. Oh my god, this is so cool. The Forgotten Grand Saber of Al Saad. I want to have this, but I need to have agility number 5, which I don't have, because the agility is here. We need 2 more points, unless if I can sacrifice my accuracy or endurance. I want to have endurance maximum as well. Okay, this game is so unfair. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go to Hikmet now. And I need to bring Afra with me. With Petrus cannot join, I think. Alright, let's go. Siora will always be with me, because he's my mandamalam. Right, let's go. I think it's supposed to be here. Oh yeah, it's very nearby. I think that could be the nearest place to the palace. And it's not a marble floor. Oh, it's a marble stairs, wooden floor. Interesting combination.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, and to what do I owe this honor?
I have come to solicit your help and to propose we forge an alliance.
An alliance? Against whom?
You remember, no doubt, the attacks that fell upon Hikmet, but also San Mateus, and against the natives.
Of course. You told me that different Guardians sent the beat.
Precisely. And the Guardians were manipulated by someone. I discovered who it was. This revelation will not please you, but I have no choice but to tell you. It is Constantine.
Surely you jest. What is the meaning of this? Do you know how many men have died during these attacks?
Allow me to continue, I beg you. My cousin's sickness shook him to the core. Then there was a ritual and his capture. And Constantine has fallen into madness. He has been increasing these rituals in order to link himself to the island, to gain power and manipulate its creatures. He is fighting a war against everyone, and it now appears he wants to take control of Teofredi. He is preparing to attack the volcano sanctuary, and I need help to stop him. It is in the name of the congregation that I come to see you. Constantine betrayed us as well.
That's madness. It is complete madness. All of this superstitious nonsense. These absurd theories. I believed you sincere, de Sade, which does not mean that I believe you now. But no matter. You are in need of men to stop your cousin who has already attacked us?
Precisely. I have already gathered support, but I need as many allies as possible.
Let us be clear. I don't believe for an instant that this story has a link to the island or whatever foolishness. But I do trust you. You have rendered us valuable services and have supported us. And since we cannot allow the crimes of your cousin to go unpunished, we will stand beside you.
Thank you, Excellency, thank you. You have improved our chances of success tenfold. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Alright. I want to keep this video any longer, So I'll do the rest in the next video. So see you guys there. Stay safe, stay put, peace out.